This episode of Stuck in Vermont is brought to you by Coldwell Banker, Hickok, and Boardman Realty.
Goats, I love my goats. I've become the goat man of Colchester now, so.
Well, you look like a goat, kind of.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Eva Solberger. We're here at Vivian Acres in Colchester, Vermont. And I'm sitting here with a herd of angora goats. That's right, I'm sitting on hay. Really, it's hay.
Well, actually, it started when I was a little boy. I always wanted to raise goats. My daughter Vivian, I guess it must be about 10 years ago now, she was diagnosed with cancer.
Vivian lived 16 years. Half her life she had cancer. A rebel, a free spirit. She would crowd surf through the mosh pit.
And she used to always bring home all these stray cats, stray animals, and she had a syringe, and she'd go around and feed all the baby birds. And then when they grew up, she'd let them go. That's the kind of girl she was. I mean, she just loved animals.
She wants to live. She wants to experience. She wants to do all these things.
Well, Vivian passed away. It'll be 2 years this coming September.
You say you'll never be a beauty queen.
After she passed, we got tattoos for Vivian. So a year ago, we got our first goat on May 30th. I knew absolutely nothing about goats. We had decided on the angoras, Vivian and I, because she had decided early on that we were going to have a no-kill farm. We have the mohair now. We're going to have milk from our dairy goat. We're going to have eggs, honey. Next year, we're going to have the honeybees. We're just trying to live the Vermont lifestyle that, as we see it.
And Vivian brought us here. I mean, it all happened because of her.
Vivian Acres is my daughter's legacy. This is something that I enjoyed doing. She'd be enjoying it right along with me. Vivian's favorite band was Green Day. Everything was Green Day, Green Day, Green Day. I Walk Alone was one of her favorite songs also because she felt like that was about her. Like the Green Day boys are 2 years old. They still go running up and chasing each other around. That's Billie Joe.
Billie Joe, that's so like Billie Joe to be pooing when I first meet you.
The two in the end, that's Mike and Trey. The Nigerian dwarf in the feeder is Ozzy. So we have Ozzy and Sharon. So this is Jethro. This is Weezer.
Kat Von D. Ellie Inc.
This one's pink right here. That's Courtney Love. Courtney's son is Rob Zombie. Up there is Slim Shady. That's Fat Albert.
We call it her bling. That kind of helped us decide which one was Gwen.
There's Amy taking
Of course she's taking a pee on camera.
sit on a rock, and they'll just come around and rub on me and stuff. And I love my goats. That's why I'm the goat man, I guess. Yeah, the goats taught me that they're in control, and I just kind of feed them and clean up after them. And since I started working out here on the farm, I mean, I've lost about 60 pounds. You know, my cholesterol's down, my blood pressure's down, my stress level's way down. So this is what happens when people get laid off. So I'm living my dream and my daughter's dream here. I try to get up around sunrise and come out and feed them. I have to feed them hay 3 times a day. Once a month I have to trim their hooves. Like tomorrow I'm going to be deworming, delousing, and also giving them shots of selenium. So I mean, there's work that has to be done almost every day on the goats. If you're around them enough, you can actually understand their voices. Goats are a matriarchal society. They're very docile. Staring at me again, and it's like, well, what are you thinking, you know? They have 4 stomachs. What they try to do is eat as much as they can while the food is there. Cough it back up, and they chew it again, and swallow it back down, and cough it up, chew it. And they'll all just be laying in a big circle in the sun just chewing their cuds. The goats have been goats a lot longer than you've had them, so. And they're quiet. They're not like sheep. The sheep make a lot of noise. Well, I don't like sheep. Feel how soft that is.
Wow.
That's my little babies. This is what it looks like when it comes off the goat. This one I washed this morning.
What is that one?
Starry Night.
Feeling groovy. Oh, this is Vermont Fall. This is Purple Haze. We just decided it's Tropical Breeze. We're donating to the Children's Hospital because when Vivian had cancer, everybody would knit her these wool hats and they would itch her head. There's a lot of love that's gone into each one of these skeins of yarn. Since she'd only lived for so long that she was afraid that after she passed that people would forget who she was. And that's why we have to make this work, because it's her legacy and her name, and when times like this that I get to tell her story, and she just telling her story over and over so people won't forget.
You are beautiful. I still open your eyes. Love must have broken through. I know it's not your style, but for a moment you are beautiful.
You can meet Tom and Georgie and buy their Vivian Acres products at the Colchester Farmers Market this summer. We'll get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. Right, Slim Shady? Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's like they're all staring at me. Something kind of weird about that.
I get stressed about things like, gee, you know, tomorrow I need to go get hay. Do you think I can fit that in? You know, I mean, that's not much to stress out about. So
we're starting to outgrow our home now, and we're just renting, and we're getting married in 2 weeks, so we want to start a new home together.
To be represented by a realtor makes more sense now than ever.
Oh, it's great. He does everything for you and explains everything.
Your home is your largest investment that you're ever going to make.
Take your time.
You have to have fun with it.
My goal as your realtor is to help you make a good decision that you're going to be happy with for a long time.